What's up, Planeswalkers? Theorix6 back with some Magic the Gathering Arena, and today, this quest is actually good for us because we're going to be playing some Nicol Bolas. Now, we have plenty of gold to play some Dominaria draft. I still don't like the draft system right now, because it's best of one, I just don't think it's worth playing. So instead, we're going to play some Lord Bolas amongst the sea of zombies that we have. I hope that the audio sounds better since I now have a legitimate microphone. Had a pop filter and everything, so hopefully my P's, the P pronunciation is a lot better. Since I do have a new mic, I tried to rebalance the audio. I'm not sure if it's good yet, but bear with me while I make sure that the audio is up to snuff. Our opponent is Sabtrakis. They're going first. Let's see if they take a mulligan. And my game is still running at the frames that I set it at, which is fantastic. My mouse click might be picked up a little bit more than it was before, because this mic should be more powerful, but it's also directional. So theoretically we'll be getting less ambient noise, which is the main concern that I had. Alright. I cannot tell. It looks like my opponent kept. Well, this is an incredibly slow hand, since we don't have any true colored mana, and we're going second. So I believe that this should be a mulligan. This is another slow hand, but I think it's fine. We can Evolving Wilds for probably a swamp, then go into Highland Lake. So I will end up keeping this. Let's see what... do I want to draw a swamp? No, I would rather draw a piece of gas, since I have plenty of men in my hand. I am hoping that they're not mono-red aggro. I think in this matchup with this hand, I'd like a more mid-range deck. They might be the mono-black control. That's a fantastic card if they are, if they do end up to be aggro. So, let's see if they're playing second color, or if they're likely to be the mono-black deck. Alright, they're black-green. Are they the... Nope, so we don't know necessarily whether or not they are the black-green Explorer deck. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm uncertain if my voice is overpowering, or if it's being overpowered by the game audio. I did add a mountain. Oh, okay, we drew our second Hour of Devastation. I did add a mountain, just to make sure that if we get Field of Ruined, or we really need a mountain, we can get off by Evolving Wilds. So they're playing something Sultai. Doomfall will hit an Hour of Devastation, most likely. Or Golden Demise, if they plan on playing something important that has 2 health. Yeah, so they hit an Hour. So it looks like we're going up against Sultai control, and what we're going to do is we're just going to hit them back with our own Doomfall. Nope, we want this one. Alright. Let's see what they're working with. Alright, so yeah, they are a Sultai control deck. We can get rid of their Scarab God, which is fantastic. They do have some card draw on us, but this Golden Demise is completely dead. I've absolutely thought about using a Dusk Legion Zealot in the list, but I think it's not necessary. Oh, treasure map, sure. And hit us for 1. Okay, I don't know why they did that. So the thing is, right, I'm going to blow up their Treasure Cove with my Field of Ruin. They do know about it. They know about everything but the Highland Lake. I'm actually going to keep what they know separate by the Crypt of Eternals. So they know about all 4 of these cards. I do hope that at some point they put an indicator about what our opponents know about. Because, like, I know all of these cards right now, but he doesn't necessarily know that I know about all of them. I'm not worried about taking 1 damage a turn from this Dusk Legion Zealot, so theoretically I could have, like, Crypt of Eternals into Golden Demise, but it's not necessary. Yeah, so we're probably going to end up playing the Field of Ruin next turn. Oh, no. We want to wait with Field of Ruin until the last second, because he could blow up our Field of Ruin to make sure he gets to keep his Treasure Cove, so he is likely just going to Hieroglyphic Illumination. And he didn't attack last turn. Let's see if, yeah. This isn't Elder Scrolls Legends, so it's not like he's going to break any of my runes. So that is a fine attack. So he knows about the Crypt of Eternals. So I could just play that. Honestly, he might Field of Ruin it. I think that might be why I want to play it. So I will just play it here. And if he wants to Field of Ruin that, that's fine. The reason I'm fine with waiting as long as possible for this treasure map is because it will transform tapped. So he won't get a chance to immediately use it. So he does need to draw it. I'm assuming he's going to treasure map into Hieroglyphic Illumination here. He does still need to draw into gas. We do as well, to be fair. But let's... So yeah, now I don't know all of his cards. Except for his Golden Demise, which is worthless in this matchup. So yeah, he's going to go and do that. And this should be transformed tapped. Yeah. So next turn I can just Field of Ruin this. And he won't be able to get the draw value. Let's see if he decides to add anything insane to this board. If he plays a Planeswalker, I can kill it with Hour of Devastation. I won't be able to destroy his treasure map, but he'll get like a single point of value off that, which is fine. So we'll see what my opponent wants to do here. Going for a second treasure map. That is pretty good insurance against the Field of Ruin that he does know is in my hand. To be fair, like he knows about all three of these cards. So, all right. I'll go ahead and hit him with an up. Main phase. I just need to draw some gas. Honestly, that Field of Ruin is like not looking that bad here because it makes sure I'm able to destroy the other treasure map, but I'm unable to like actively use that. Like it doesn't forward my game plan. Yeah, I'll keep it on top. I think it's fine. And he doesn't know about this one. So I'll just go ahead and play this one. It danced around on me. I'll immediately activate it. Target his treasure map. I just wanted to make sure that's what I was hitting. And then I will go ahead and tap this for colorless. And I'll tap one of these. He doesn't know what these two cards are. And I will end up searching for probably a black. Alright. And theoretically I could have like kind of mana fixed him here. But he has the 3 treasures, so I don't really think he's doing too bad on the mana front. Excuse me. I could just like use this Golden Demise, like do I think that's gonna matter? Well, he might be worried about casting things. He might think that I have counter magic up, so that I think is a reason to keep Golden Demise. So yeah, we got rid of one of his Scarab Gods. I do wonder how many finishers he has. We have, what, 2 Lilianas, 2 Scarab Gods, 2 Bolases, 3 Bolases. So we do just need to draw them. And sadly, we aren't hitting our draw spells. And a lot of our counters are kind of probably going to be dead at this point. Let's see what they're going to be doing. Vraska, that's a problem. Yeah. I mean, I can Hour of Devastation here, but it doesn't kill the Vraska. It just kind of delays. That said, I probably will still Hour of Devastation. Probably Hour and Cinder Barrens. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. He doesn't have counter magic up, so. Let's do this. And I'll leave up a single blue just to pretend I'm on, like, Spell Pierce. Oh, right, he has treasures. 1000% forgot about the treasures. Yeah. I mean, he got me there. Yeah, let's go and play Cinder Barrens out. Yeah, this Vraska's probably gonna win him the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to answer. Well, yeah, they'd plus this turn and go to minus next turn. I would have to like keep wiping their board, which is kind of a good thing that I kept a Golden Demise, because that means that these attacks, if that's what they plan on doing, it means that these attacks like actually don't matter. Because if their plan is to set me to 1 anyway, who cares? What I do need to do, though, is here I have to play Golden Demise, because they could just set me to 1 and kill me. I do assume that they're just going to play... the correct play for them is to make another Pyre first. Or they could just have a counterspell. Okay, we did. Cool. Yeah, so that Field of Ruin play is looking even worse now, because we just don't have anything happening right now. And I probably could have cycled first, but let's go ahead and do this and one of these, I suppose. Yeah, I should have cycled first, but me. Hey, look, it's an opt. So I will go ahead and play an island here. Do I want to opt main phase? Yeah. That's a no. Wow. Jeez. Oh yeah, now they're just gonna be drowning in the card advantage. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, they've activated their treasure map. Got a new cove. Plenty of mana. No, they don't know either of the cards in my hand, so theoretically... Alright, so they do just run out Scarab God. I assume that, based on the cards in hand, they probably have a counterspell. And they just don't really care. They're just like, I'm gonna make another dude. Yeah, I mean, we can't cycle. We have no cycle. We are dead. Rip. Curses. To be fair, as I told someone who commented, I'm not a great deck builder, but I realized I had a bunch of mythic wild cards, and I was like, I want to make a new deck. I've been playing nothing but zombies, and to be fair, when I was the reason I was away is because I was visiting family, and while I was visiting, I was still playing zombies. I just didn't have the space to record. But you know, I don't want to bore the people. Going up against Cat Shark, they're going first. I need to like go through my videos and see how often I go frackin' second. This is a fantastic hand. We've got all 3 colors. We've got a counterspell. We've got removal or discard, depending on what our opponent's on. And we have a sweet Chupacabra. This is an easy peasy. We'll probably lead off with Highland Lake. Green, so I'm not into... Oh, no, we're going to probably lead off with Evolving Wilds. That's not true. We don't necessarily need to use Evolving Wilds yet. I think we'll go ahead and lead off with Highland Lake. The reason we're going with Highland Lake is because it makes our... The most common blue-red deck right now is the like kind of a pseudo-aggressive one that plays like a bunch of burn spells, a few low-end creatures, and the Enigma Drake. It's like a hybrid Enigma Drake deck. Instead of being the more combo-oriented one that plays more control style, this one I've seen just play a bunch of garbage. Just play like a bunch of small dudes. But now my opponent's probably confused. If I let off with Submerged Boneyard, they'd be like, oh, it's blue-black control. Ronus. My name is Ronus. So I will probably just use Doomfall here. Yeah, I don't really see a reason not to. Alternatively, I could... Well, no, because the reason to Doomfall here is because that would be hard to destroy otherwise. And if they just play a something Leaf Cavalier, the 5/4, if they just play that next turn, I can just Chupacabra it. So I think their correct play here is like Swamp into Doomfall. And it should be the left one. Exiles a creature, yes. Yeah. So I think that's the correct sequence. Because Ronus is more difficult to deal with, and even if I'm not able to counter something, one, I didn't have anything in my graveyard anyway, but I should still be able to Chupacabra whatever that they play, unless it's another Ronus. It's another Ronus, which I will pseudo worry about, but meh. Hour of Devastation sadly does not kill Ravenous. I think the correct play here is to play Evolving Wilds. It'll add another card for us to use for Countervailing Winds. Yeah, so I think that's the correct play. It's also a land that comes in taps, so we're fine with that. Yeah, so just end turn here. This matchup so far is looking to be a little bit more favorable for us, so I do want to see them just play like a big dude, a dumb expensive man, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. Sadly, I realized that only puts 2 cards in my graveyard. What would I like to see? I would like to see a mountain. Yeah, I'd like to see a mountain. So it would be 2. They don't have to pay 2. Chupacabra next turn. I think I'm fine just actually casting this. Even if they pay 2, I just want to make sure that they're not playing anything else. I'm gonna get chunked for 5 here for Ravenous, which is unfortunate. Excuse me, what? Oh, whoops. I don't like that I used a timeout there. I think these timeouts should be changed. I think they should be more harsh when you're not doing anything and less harsh when you are. I think like if the game notices that you are actually taking actions, that you shouldn't be on a timer. So here I could either Hour of Devastation, Scarab God, or Ravenous Chupacabra, and I'm not sure which is the best play. I will go ahead and play an island. I don't necessarily need Crypt right now. I think I want to just kill that, because I don't know if they're playing like any fight cards. Could easily just fight the Scarab with like the Indestructible Woman. So I do think I want to just go ahead and play Chupacabra. It means that he has to have another creature that will make Ravenous a thing. I know it's my go. I'm currently going. Yes, it is. No, actually, it's your go now. I don't really see why people feel the need to emote spam. Like, they're playing a mono green deck. Cartouche, fight, yeah. So, I mean, that could have happened to my Scarab God, right? So I'm pretty fine with that. Turn of events. I do hope that they don't have another one. I'm just going to play Scarab God here. But, I mean, even if they have another one, right, that means they're not developing their board, and I can get their Steel Leaf, or if they do develop to their board, I can just get my Ravenous. One thing I do need to do is put a stop on my turn, to make sure that I'm able to activate, goodness, that is loud, to make sure I'm able to activate Scarab God. So, click to remove stuff, no. Is it? So, I mean, that's unfortunate. What do I think I want to do? I think what I'm going to end up doing is like Hour of Devastating next turn. Do I just take 6 here? I think I'm fine just taking 6 here. Yeah. Okay, so the reason I put a stop there is because usually it'll just immediately resolve Scarab God's ability, but I would like to scry. So we'll activate this, and I'm going to take their Steel Leaf. Thank you, and you can move graveyards. So, do... And the reason I'm doing this is because I can double block Carnage Tyrant, theoretically. So I will resolve this now, because now I get to scry. Exile a creature. That's fantastic. I will keep that on top. Sadly, we won't be able to use it this turn, because I did decide to do that, but it's fine. I'll go to main phase. I don't need this stuff anymore. I will go ahead and play Crypt of Eternals. 1 life gain, just in case. And I'm going to not attack. Our opponent only has 3 cards in hand. We will absolutely double block to get rid of Carnage Tyrant. That is unfortunate. Sure. So I may need to end up Vraska-ing Galta. So yeah, here I'm pretty sure Double block. I really hate that the things move. Stop dancing. Block, please. That was frustrating. Not enough to play both. That is unfortunate. Scarab God back. Double Hour of Devastation. I don't have enough mana to do that, right? No, I only have 8 mana. 8 mana is not enough to do 2 of anything. Ghalta, like, has to die. Plus trample. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. Because if I exile Ghalta, which I have to, their turn, they'll have 7 mana. They can buff that to hell, and I just die to this because I have to block this, and it gets trample anyway. So I'm pretty sure I'm just dead, but we'll see if my opponent's either. I did forget that I gained 2 life, so theoretically I'm not dead, but I'm fairly certain I'm dead. Which is fine, because this is not constructed, or this is not quick constructed. I'll only be playing zombies and quick constructed for right now. This is just, you know, to have a little bit of fun playing a different deck. No decks. If any of you guys have a better version of Nicol Bolas deck, feel free to share it in the comments, because I like Nicol Bolas, but I'm not a good deck player. Or excuse me, I'm a good player. I'm not a good deck builder. I did my best with this control deck, but I don't usually play control. Okay, let's see what our opponent would like to do here. Ooh, did they make a mistake? They made a mistake. They went into attacks, and by doing so, they weren't able to attack with Ravenous. So theoretically, I am kind of fine, maybe? I need to, what? If I draw a land... Okay, so now I'll be taking 1. I don't think that was worth it. So I take 3 here. But I'm not sure that that was worth it. No, it was, because I didn't get another land. Is it another? So that's another. So I might still be fine, because I can play Scarab God and block. Oh man, I really needed another mana. Let's see, this. Man, slow mana tapping. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and put a stop on that. Nope. I have a Chupacabra, which currently doesn't help. I assume they're going to play that. Yep, they can attack. Oh, right. I have to block with this anyway. So I block with this. Blocker. Unless they have a trick, I just take 1, go down to 2. Let's see, I go down to 2. Wait. Excuse me, what? Did I miss something? What? Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and watch that back. I had a 5/5, and he had a 6/6. It didn't. Oh, it had Death Touch. Yeah, so he could just assign 1 damage to it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, darn it, I'm not done yet. It's not been 30 minutes yet. I'm fine. Oh, I'm back in silver. Oh, well, opponent's Gagabrius. Gagabrius. I don't know. Am I final? I'm going second. That's come on, guys. I would like to go first at some point. Let's see. Land. Counterspell. Really expensive. Evolving Wilds for... I'll keep it. The only reason I'm keeping it is because I can Evolving Wilds for an island and then counter their turn 2 plays. I'm just going to do it now because I'm lazy. Does it give the information? Yes. Do I care? Nah, not at this point. But yeah, our first game, we didn't draw like our actual win conditions. Oh, it's this deck. Interesting. The second game, we didn't draw as many lands as I'd hoped to be able to do several things in a turn. And this game, I fear that we might end up not drawing enough lands as well. Dauntless Bodyguard. That's interesting. Do I care about them casting Dauntless Bodyguard? Yeah, I do. Because at some point I would like the Hour of Devastation. I mean, it's probably a bait spell. They're probably going to cast something else with the 2 mana, but I'm not entirely sure. No, just cast another one. That's fine. Sure. I'm fine with that. Go ahead and take me back down to 20. I can play Champion of Wits next turn. Or I could hold up another Essence Scatter. I think I would rather Champion of Wits. This isn't that first strike, right? No. Because this only counters creature spells, and what I'm mostly afraid of them playing on 4 is the Annoying Procession, which I couldn't deal with. Well, that's not true. I could Countervailing Winds. I guess what I could do instead is leave up mana to Countervailing Winds, and if they don't play anything I want to counterspell, I just cycle it. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. It's not what I would like to do, but I think it's the correct play. What the hell? Huh? Sure, that's fine. What are they getting? They're searching for a vampire? What? Arvad. Oh, okay. That's the only legend I've seen, though. Is it just because Arvad's, like, cool? Also, what? Don't they put it on top? That's weird that it's not showing up now. Okay, that was strange. Well, I'll take 3, go to 17. Why Arvad, though? Go ahead and cycle this. I would like to draw a land, please. Either this draw or my following. Okay, cool. Sweet. Go ahead and play a Swamp. So I can Essence Scatter Arvad, actually. So I'm probably just gonna end up doing that. Because I won't have the mana to Hour of Devastation yet, so. Sadly, if they... Okay, they're gonna cast Arvad. Oh, what? Oh, right, I don't have this anymore. That's awkward. How did they know? Okay, I could use a... I could use a vet, actually. Oh, wow. Costs like all of my mana, too. This is a strange way to tap this. And then this will live, but that's it. So theoretically, that gives me another chance to draw a red source. If I can get a red source, then I can Hour of Devastation. Because I assume they're going to Arvad here. Yep. I would very much like a red source, please. I did not get a red source. So I think... just night creatures. This is a night. So this is just some odd version of knights, I guess. I mean, the plan seems to just be like, play Scarab God, hope to get a red source, and then Hour of Devastation of next turn? Is that fine? It's Death Touch, but it doesn't have Trample, so... alternatively, I could just Champion of Wits to Chump. I think Champion of Wits Chump is actually better. Which means I probably should have, like, played it second. Or played it first before I played my land, but... Go ahead and take action. Ooh, see, that's nice. I'm gonna discard Essence Scatter. And I guess Countervailing Winds, like, I think I would rather just, like, Moment of Craving that, so I take less damage next turn. Since I'll have Hour of Devastation to destroy things, yeah, I think that's fine. And I'm just gonna do it now. Because I don't want to deal with any shenanigans that, like, the game's turn system doesn't go properly, so. They might have asked me if I want to let it resolve, but I wasn't taking a chance. And I'm just going to easy chump here, take 1 damage. They only have 1 card in hand, so I'm feeling pretty fine. Yeah, they don't even use it. And at this point I can play Scarab God into potentially Bolas next turn. No, because I still don't have red mana. Ooh. Nice. Is there anything of his that I want to steal? Could steal Dauntless Bodyguard. No, they have another one. Sure. So I think I'm gonna steal his Dauntless Bodyguard. Or I could just Champion of Wits. The idea is that at some point I'll be able to Hour of Devastation his board away. If I draw a mountain, then I could Hour of Devastation. My Scarab God dies, but like so does his board, and you could like play this back. I would like to scry though, so I think I'm gonna activate it on Champion of Wits. No, my graveyard. Champion. Thank you. Colorless. 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 Blue. That's black. And that's blue. And I will resolve this. Take action, so I'll draw 4. Ooh, sweet. So here I can do some sweet stuff. I don't think I'll need Golden Demise. And I guess I'll get rid of Opt. Yeah, I'll get rid of Opt. And then I'll scry 1 if my opponent loses 1. Do I want Craving? No, I would really like to draw land. It's not a land. No, go to my main base. See, I shouldn't have to deal with this right now. I guess I just end turn here. Yeah. So I can counter something of theirs. Oh, so they theoretically would let me do that. Yeah, I don't care about you gaining life. I'm going to win this game with Nicol Bolas. So I can counter something of theirs if something's important enough for me to counter, and they tap out for it. Or I can just cycle with Censor, which is probably what's going to happen. I assume they're not attacking here. No. Alright, I will cycle this, because I do not need the counterspell. See what I draw off of it. Moment of Craving. So I can even cast that here, so I will. Just eat this. Yes, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I still have to stop on my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw a red sword. If I draw any untapped mana, I can actually just cast Bolas. So I think I'm just going to resolve this. No, I do not need that. Well, that's not what I wanted. But I can't actually do that. Darn. I was going to say I could Chupacabra into Doomfall, but that doesn't actually work. I'm pretty sure I could just Chupacabra Arvat here. Yeah, I think Chupacabra is fine. I assume they have some sort of trick here, but I think I've stabilized at this point. I don't really see myself easily losing this game, since they only have 1 card left. No attacks. I don't need to risk anything. Because I have a pretty easy block for both of these. Even if they, like, embalm this, I'm not really worried. They only have 2 cards left in hand. I have 4, 2 of which are Planeswalkers. I think this game is fine. Golden Demise? Sure. I think that might be a concession. Because I don't see that as being terribly good here. Yeah, see how I didn't have the stop and it just immediately went to do that? I guess I'll keep that on top. But I mean, I can just Chupacabra here. Play this tap just to make sure next turn I can play that. Go ahead and activate this. Get back a... Oh, I can just take his Arvad. Do I want to take his Arvad or do I think I want to take the Chupacabra. Just like refuse to let him have a board, like, at all. Go ahead and activate using this. I guess there was not really a reason to do that. I mean, I don't even have to play Doomfall here. He probably just exiles this. Maybe I get them to concede. I don't see me ever needing to use it, so. Let's see if our opponent would like to end the game here. If they want to... No, looks like they're gonna struggle on, which, you know, I think that's admirable. Like, I'm not attacking. I mean, that might be, like, incredibly too cautious, but I don't see a reason to accidentally throw the game. Okay, yeah, at this point I'll probably start attacking. No and no. I'll let them drop these. There's 3 Highland Lakes on top. That's crazy. Alright. Now it's time for the Bolas beats. My lands keep dancing around. It's very frustrating. Alright, let's see if the opponent would like to
Rejoice, for your God-Pharaoh has returned.
I want your stuff. Thank you.
Filth is gone.
I got an Arvad of my own. I mean, either our opponent's being a good sport or they just want to play. Which, you know, is commendable either way. What are you sealing away? Nothing's tapped right now. A part of me really wants to keep that on top, so I will. I don't know why they did that. I legitimately don't. Just go ahead and do this.
No, you won't be needing those.
Well, that's cool. I like have to capitalize on that value. I guess I'll take one of these. I legitimately don't think this is BM. Like, choose another creature you control. Oh, what? This? What? And this? That's a strange way to resolve that. Also, why are they blue? Oh, cool. There's a line connecting them. Well, I can't see Arvad because this covers it up, but I'll just attack. Please on that. Just I'll end the misery. Yeah. Well, Gagabrus, thanks for being a sport and allowing me to indulge in my Nicol Bolas whims. I got money. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. That was finally the gameplay for the Nicol Bolas deck. Apologies if, 1, I suck, and 2, the audio balancing is off. I'm still getting used to this mic, so, you know, bear with me. Let me know if you liked the video, like it if you did. shoot me a comment for what you would like to see, or if you have any questions or criticisms about the deck or the setup I'm using. And subscribe if you want to continue seeing more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll be one.